Welcome back to our channel Storm Rider. When discussing the US Navy's Surface Combatant Roadmap for FY2026, the Next Generation Destroyer concept, commonly known as DDG-X, represents a major shift in how the Navy thinks about future naval warfare. This vessel is not simply an upgraded version of existing destroyers. Instead, it is designed as a fundamentally new platform that learns from the strengths of the Arleigh-Burke class while overcoming their physical and technological limits. Over the past decades, Arleigh-Burke destroyers have been continuously upgraded, but they are now reaching the ceiling of what their hull, power generation, and cooling systems can handle. The FY2026 destroyer steps in as a clean slate design intended to remain relevant well into the middle of the 21st century, at a time when threats are faster, smarter, and more numerous than ever before. A major defining feature of this destroyer is its integrated power system. Traditional warships use separate systems for propulsion and onboard electronics, but the DDG-X concept brings everything together into a single, flexible electrical architecture. In practical terms, this means the ship produces significantly more electrical power than current destroyers, and that power can be dynamically allocated where it's needed most. During high-speed transit, more power can go to propulsion. During combat, power can be diverted to sensors, electronic warfare systems, and weapons. This approach is essential for supporting future technologies such as high-energy lasers, advanced radars, and next-generation computing systems. For a general audience, it's similar to upgrading from a basic electrical system to a smart grid that automatically prioritizes power use depending on demand. Performance-wise, speed, range, and endurance remain critical, especially as the US Navy prepares for operations across vast ocean areas like the Indo-Pacific. While specific numbers remain classified or subject to change, the FY2026 destroyer is expected to match or exceed the 30+ knot speeds of existing destroyers. This allows it to keep pace with aircraft carriers, rapidly reposition during combat, and respond quickly to emerging threats. Endurance is equally important, with the ship designed to operate for extended periods at sea, reducing reliance on frequent resupply and enabling sustained forward presence. This long-legged capability is crucial in scenarios where access to friendly ports may be limited or contested. The ship's sensor suite represents one of the most dramatic leaps forward. Central to this is a new generation of radar that is larger, more powerful, and more sensitive than current systems. This radar is designed to handle multiple mission sets simultaneously, including air defense, missile defense, surface tracking, and even limited space domain awareness. In simple terms, the destroyer can see farther, see more clearly, and track more targets at once. This is especially important in an era of saturation attacks, where adversaries may launch dozens of missiles or drones simultaneously to overwhelm defenses. The FY2026 destroyer's radar and combat system are built to manage these complex threat environments, providing early warning and precise targeting data not only for its own weapons but also for other ships and forces in the network. Weapons flexibility remains a cornerstone of destroyer design, and this ship takes it even further. The vessel is expected to carry a large number of vertical launch system cells, potentially more than current Arleigh-Burke destroyers. These cells are essentially universal launch tubes that can be loaded with different types of missiles depending on the mission. This includes long-range air defense missiles, ballistic missile, interceptors, land attack cruise missiles, anti-ship missiles, and anti-submarine rockets. The real advantage here is adaptability. A destroyer deployed to defend a carrier group might prioritize air defense missiles, while one assigned to strike missions could carry more land attack weapons. This modular approach allows the same ship class to perform multiple roles without structural changes, making it highly cost-effective over its lifetime. Survivability is another area where the FY2026 destroyer is designed to excel. Modern naval combat is unforgiving, and even a single hit can be catastrophic if a ship is not properly protected. This destroyer incorporates lessons learned from decades of combat analysis and ship design. Improved hull strength, better internal compartmentalization, and advanced fire suppression systems all contribute to increased resilience. Automation plays a key role here, enabling faster detection and response to damage while reducing crew workload. The goal is to ensure that even if the ship is damaged, it can continue fighting and remain operational long enough to withdraw or complete its mission. Stealth and signature management are also integral to the design. While a destroyer cannot be completely invisible, the FY2026 vessel is shaped and constructed to minimize radar, infrared, and acoustic signatures. Angled surfaces, enclosed masts, and carefully managed exhaust systems help reduce the ship's detectability. For a lay audience, this means the ship is harder for enemy sensors to spot and track, giving it a crucial edge in contested environments. When combined with advanced electronic warfare systems capable of jamming, deceiving, or confusing enemy sensors and missiles, the destroyer gains multiple layers of defense beyond traditional armor and weapons. One of the most forward-looking aspects of the FY2026 destroyer is its readiness for future weapons. The increased electrical power and space margins are specifically designed to accommodate directed energy weapons such as lasers and high-powered microwave systems. These weapons offer the promise of defending against drones and missiles at a fraction of the cost of traditional interceptors. Instead of firing a multi-million-dollar missile at a relatively inexpensive drone, a laser weapon could neutralize the threat using electricity generated onboard. Even if these systems are not fully mature by FY2026, the destroyer's design ensures they can be integrated later without expensive and disruptive modifications. Crew considerations are also central to the ship's design philosophy. While automation reduces the total number of sailors required, it also aims to improve quality of life onboard. More ergonomic workspaces, quieter living areas, improved climate control, and smarter maintenance systems all contribute to reduced fatigue and higher efficiency. Long deployments are a reality of naval service, and improving crew comfort directly impacts operational readiness and morale. This human-centered approach reflects a broader understanding that advanced technology alone is not enough, the people operating it are just as important. In the broader context of naval strategy, the FY2026 destroyer is designed to operate as part of a larger, highly networked force. It will share data seamlessly with other ships, aircraft, submarines, satellites, and even unmanned systems. This network-centric approach allows the destroyer to act as both a sensor and a shooter, contributing to a shared operational picture that enhances the effectiveness of the entire fleet. It also ensures interoperability with allied navies, an increasingly important factor in multinational operations and coalition warfare. Overall, the US Navy's FY2026 destroyer stands as a symbol of how naval warfare is evolving. Rather than focusing on a single revolutionary feature, it emphasizes balance, flexibility, and long-term relevance. With powerful sensors, adaptable weapons, robust survivability, and a design that anticipates future technologies, this destroyer is built not just for the threats of today, but for the unknown challenges of tomorrow. For both defense enthusiasts and general audiences, it represents a fascinating glimpse into the future of naval power and the complex engineering that underpins it.